Peace, y'all. Peace, peace. Welcome back to my channel. This is Brittany. Welcome. If you are new, I'm so grateful that you are here. And just know that if you are here, it is very, very purposeful because this message is specifically for you. Typically, before I start recording, I always spend some time tapping in with Source to find out if there's anything in particular that Source is wanting me to bring through in the message. There always is. But it's important for me as a channel to tap in. And for today, Source brought through a message. However, I'm going to deliver it to you a little bit differently than I normally do. I'm going to read it to you because it was made very clear to me that the words need to be delivered exactly as they came through because there are frequencies, light codes, activations within this message that is meant for you. And so it's also important that whenever you listen to channel messages that you always use your discernment, you use your knowing, you listen with your heart, not your human ears, because this is always coming through as a soul resonance. Okay. Now, this message is going out to a large collective. So it's important that you take what resonates and you leave the rest. Okay. All right. So here's the message. There is a quiet unraveling happening. Many are being called inward, not as a retreat, but as a remembering. The old structures that once felt secure are now revealing their hollowness. And while the world may appear louder, faster, more chaotic, the true movement is happening in the stillness within the heart. You are not being asked to do more. You are being asked to become more of your true self, to shed the urgency, to stop grasping for the future, to trust that the divine orchestration is moving things forward, even when you feel like you're standing still. In this moment, we ask the collective to anchor back into the breath. Feel the breath as the bridge between the mind and the soul, between doubt and knowing, between fear and remembrance. There is no rush. The unfolding is sacred. The timeline you thought you were on is being rewritten in real time based on your willingness to trust, to surrender, to soften. And this is your invitation. Come home to your own frequency. Let go of what's not yours. Return to the essence that has always been quietly guiding you from within. You are not behind. You are not lost. You are in the sacred pause that precedes quantum expansion. And so it is. You may want to pause, rewind, listen to the message again so that it really hits your heart. But, there's something very, very special about this time that we are in right now. This is a time that, on a soul level, you've been waiting for. And the reason why I say on a soul level is because your human self may fight that. Your human self may want to understand. It may not make sense. You may have so many questions as to why, how, what does this mean? What do I do next? Where do I go? How do I get there? All the questions of the mind. And this is why Source is asking us all to just take a breath. Because when you breathe and you're intentional with your breath, you recenter yourself. You come back home to yourself. In that moment of intentionality, you're at peace. You're not focused on the past. You're not focused on the future. You are in the present moment. And in that moment is where you find your peace, your joy, love, your heart space, your soul, your higher self, source, God, universe. In that moment, you're whole. You are not lacking anything. And so, this is why it's important for us to be in that space at this time, no matter what's happening in the world, no matter what's even happening in your personal world. Know that everything is working out 100% according to plan. And this is a time of excitement because you, on a soul level, decided to incarnate on earth at this time because you knew all of the things that would be unfolding. And you also understood your role with all of this. And so you're just being asked to hold the light, hold steady your frequency. Remember who you are. As Source said, you're simply being asked to become more of your true self. And your true self is your soul self. Your true self is unconditional love, the full embodiment of love in human form. It's interesting, Source said, there is no rush. And isn't that funny? Because we all tend to want to rush things. We either want to rush to know what is happening, to know what is next, what is coming, and we can tend to just be in a rush to get there, there, wherever there is. But as Source is saying, the unfolding that's going on right now in the world and in your personal world is sacred. This is also very interesting. The timeline you thought you were on is being rewritten in real time based on your willingness to trust, to surrender, and to soften. And that timeline is a timeline of your highest self. That is your higher timeline. Because, see, we're always fluctuating through different timelines every moment of every second. And the timelines are always based, the timelines we fluctuate through are always based on our actions, our thoughts, our energy. And so when Source says to trust and to surrender, to soften, those are the ingredients to ensuring that the timeline that has the most momentum, the timeline that you weave through, is your highest timeline, the timeline where you're most fulfilled, where you are fully abundant in every way, where you know no lack, where there is nothing but love that surrounds you. But it takes for you to trust in the unknown, to trust in the divine unfolding, to trust in your spirit to lead you, because your spirit will never lead you anywhere that is not for your highest and greatest good. So surrender is knowing that you're always being guided, knowing that you can release control, you can release the reins, you can step into the back seat and sit in the back seat comfortably. Soften is to simply move into your heart space. There you find everything that you've always wanted. There you are one, fully balanced. You balance your human self with your spiritual self. That's a heart space. And this is what Source is asking all of us to do. The ingredients to our highest timeline we have just been given. This takes practice, it takes work, but just know that if you're resonating with this message, it's because it is for you. It is for you to fully embody, realize, and recognize at this time. Hmm. This is your invitation. Come home to your own frequency, your true frequency, the real you, not the conditioned you, not the patterned you, not the you that society has taught you to be, but your real, true frequency. Let go of what's not yours, which is all the shit you've been taught to believe about yourself that isn't true. Anything that causes you to not be your most authentic self and to stand 10 toes down in it. That's what you're being asked to let go of. All right, y'all. I love you all so very much. Thank you for showing up for yourself again today. I'm here for you. I'm here to support you in any way that I can. Tap in with me. Everything is in the details, the description of this video. And I will catch you tomorrow in the next channel message. I love you all so much. Peace.